Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at TrueNAS and Proxmox. You hear them mentioned together all the time in Homelab setups, but they really seem to solve pretty different problems, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a common point of confusion. They get compared, but architecturally, they're fundamentally distinct.
So our mission today is basically to give you the shortcut, help you avoid, maybe weeks of frustration picking the wrong tool for what you actually need.
Sounds good. Let's start with TrueNAS then. Think of TrueNAS as an operating system completely obsessed with your data safety.
Okay. Obsessed how?
Well, it's built on FreeBSD, and its entire design is focused on being a network storage powerhouse. Data protection isn't just a feature, it's like its core reason for existing.
Right. And TrueNAS Core is the free version, correct?
Exactly. Completely free to use, great starting point for robust storage.
And I've heard the ZFS file system is key here, makes it really solid for data integrity.
That's the heart of it. ZFS is amazing for handling things like data corruption, snapshots, replication. It's incredibly resilient.
Plus, the web interface is pretty slick, right? So you're not, constantly battling command lines just to set up a simple share.
For storage tasks, yeah, the UI is quite good. It makes managing the core storage features pretty straightforward.
But there's always a but. What's the main complaint people have?
The but is usually running other things on it, like applications or especially virtual machines. It can do it, but it often feels, well, kind of forced, like you're working against its main purpose.
Because it's storage first, everything else second.
Precisely. It's optimized for storage. Proxmox totally flips that script.
Okay, so how does Proxmox flip it?
Proxmox is fundamentally a virtualization platform that, also happens to do storage. It's not storage first.
Gotcha. And it's built on Debian Linux, right? Not FreeBSD.
Correct.
Yeah.
Debian Linux, that gives it huge compatibility for running all sorts of applications, virtual machines, and Linux containers side by side. Much more flexible on the compute side.
And the cost model is different, too. There's a free community version, but people talk about the nagware.
Yeah. The community version is fully functional, totally free, but you do get persistent reminders, pop-ups, encouraging you to buy a subscription if you don't have one.
Which isn't super expensive. Starts around $90 a year per CPU socket for the basic enterprise support.
Something like that, yeah. But you get access to the enterprise update repositories and support. Still, many home users just live with the nag screen.
But even with the nag, users seem to love the power features. Things like VM snapshots, moving VMs between machines, built-in backups.
Oh, definitely. For virtualization management, it's incredibly powerful. High availability, clustering, live migration, features you usually associate with much more expensive enterprise gear.
But that power comes with complexity, a steeper learning curve than TrueNAS.
Generally, yes.
Okay.
TrueNAS storage setup can be pretty quick. Proxmox expects you to understand a bit more about networking, storage options within Linux, and virtualization concepts. It's more of a toolkit you assemble.
So let's synthesize this. When does TrueNAS clearly win?
TrueNAS wins hands down if your absolute priority is rock-solid dedicated storage. Think photographers, video editors, anyone building a central file server where data integrity is paramount. ZFS snapshots and replication are huge there. If data is king, TrueNAS.
Makes sense. And Proxmox, when is it the better choice?
Proxmox wins when flexibility matters more than just pure storage focus. If you want to run lots of different operating systems, test software, set up development environments, maybe consolidate several physical servers into VMs on one box, that's Proxmox territory.
So accepting you'll need probably beefier hardware to run all those VMs effectively?
Right. You're running an extra layer, the hypervisor, plus all the guest OCs. It needs more RAM, more CPU.
And you mentioned a kind of secret approach, combining them.
Yeah, this sort of advanced, almost enterprise way. You run Proxmox for all your compute needs, the VMs, the containers, but you point it towards a separate, dedicated TrueNAS system purely for the storage backend.
Using something like NFS or ISCSI to connect them?
Exactly. Proxmox handles the brains, TrueNAS handles the vault. Best of both worlds, really.
But probably overkill for a lot of home users starting out.
Often, yes.
Yeah.
It adds complexity and needs two systems, but it really highlights their different strengths.
Okay, so the core lesson here seems to be really understand your main goal. Is it the bulletproof data vault or is it the flexible computing playground?
That nails it. You need to know your priority.
So thinking about that, here's something for you, the listener, to consider. If you had to start building your home lab today and could only pick one of these, which fundamental need would you prioritize? Would it be that absolute data integrity from TrueNAS or the flexible OS testing and compute power of Proxmox? And maybe think about why that's your priority right now.
Yeah, and maybe dig a little into FreeBSD versus Debian Linux. Understanding those underlying OS choices really clarifies why TrueNAS and Proxmox ended up so different. It's a fascinating history.